Alright, time for a Lee Sin game. Today I'll be playing against a Nunu here, who seems to be going AP Nunu, I think, with the Dark Harvest there, which is interesting. Okay, we'll see about that one. I mean, I could get absolutely deleted. Actually, I'm playing Lee Sin. I'm not going to waste my warding trinket. I mean, he could technically invade me, but yeah, CBA. It's muscle memory built in for the recall there, but I'll just go for this setup instead. Jarvan is covering here, so it should be fine. Yeah, AP Nunu. I mean, he could technically one-shot me, but this basically solidifies me to rush more. I say rush. Not really rush, but get it rather quickly, because they're very heavy on AP damage here, so that would make sense. So, yeah. Now, for Lee Sin, today I will be playing it easy mode, I guess, to call it. I don't even know. I'm not going to do any fancy combos. They are nice in certain situations, for sure. Especially the higher elo you go, because they do need more surprise factor with certain combos. But they're not needed playing anything like diamond or lower, honestly. So this is a platinum 3-4-ish rated game. So you are aware, but I won't be using anything apart from just a simple ward hop and the ult flash. It's a very easy tool to use as well. So those are the only two combos I'll be using for Lee Sin this game. No insect kicks or anything fancy beyond that. Just because you don't really need it necessarily in the lower ratings. And yeah, just to make that clear, really. Also, another thing, about 70% of the people who watch my videos aren't even subscribed. And I am currently very close to 50k subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you would consider subscribing. And, well, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Starting off here, we're just going to go for a calm full clear. You can definitely look for some potential early aggression, but full clearing is super consistent. It's something I would recommend doing. Nunu went for an early gank. He may go for an invade. Nope, he goes back to his top side. So we're just going to go for a nice, consistent way of doing things. And play from there. So what I think is going to happen here, there's a pretty good chance that the Nunu is going to show up for top gank soon. So maybe after the red, I could position myself to go back up my Jarvan instead of actually finishing the full clear. I'm going to pop the potion. We're going to do this. I don't know if I make this. He doesn't have flash on Jarvan, actually. Don't! Oh my god, you... Damn. I could have actually saved him there, I think. I was about to flash shield him, but he ran up instead of running towards me. So I didn't get the shield on him. You might think the shield's not going to do anything there, but I would have put me in a position to actually just hit them all fight with a good combo. Plus, a little bit of extra shielding when he was almost in turret range probably would have prompted the Nunu to tank a turret hit as well. So him not actually moving down towards me is quite bad, and that cost me my flash. Okay, yeah. Well, seems like Nunu is just getting things. I don't know why he runs no flash on Jarvan. That's kind of a spicy move. I'm gonna have to rotate down here real quick. I don't really have a choice. Smite. Bit of damage. I can't go too aggressive here, obviously, because I mean, Jin's here. So I'm gonna actually just push out this wave to help the recall for Jin. So this wave goes into turret and Jin doesn't lose anything. Oh my god, I missed the cannon. I'm very sad. This push was necessary there because I need to like back up to go to bot lane so the Nunu doesn't get a gank off, but I also need to push this in so the wave bounces back so the Jin isn't doomed. It's not the greatest start. Nunu has like 2 early kills here. I'm pretty sure like the mid lane probably couldn't have been prevented, to be honest, but the top lane probably would have been prevented. But yeah, nothing I can do about that. I tried. I'll finish my wolves here as well, and then I'll probably recall. Nunu could definitely look for like an early dragon. Ping that real quick to see if they could ward it here, maybe. Just 2 ward charges, so if you wouldn't mind. His wave is pushed in currently anyway, so doesn't really have anything to do. He shouldn't be walking up there, so... Hey! Nunu went for the mid gank and died this time. That's good for me. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go for the spike whip here, and then I'll get a control ward as well, just to have a bit more ward hops potentially.
The monks taught me well, but I determined.
Has teleport still. I'm gonna go for my Krugs first here. Gonna get this. If Malphite stays after this, I want to get this camp done first because of the level up. Because the level up is quite big, so we're just gonna smite here as well. Let's see if we can go for a play. He just hit 6, but this should be fine. Yeah, that's kind of a my bad situation, isn't it? I hold my Q the entire time here to make him dodge it. I'm not gonna rush anything. Oh, he's still at flash as well. I have a respectable Nunu counter gank, honestly. Nunu positioned himself correctly as well between me and Malphite. Fair enough. I mean, he got there very, very quickly to back that up. That's what it is. Jarvan missed his EQ combo, which kind of ruined the play there for us, to be honest. But not much I can do about that. I thought the play was going to go fine. I held my Q there to make Malphite dodge, so he can't just walk out after, you know. But so far, I mean, top lane ganks would have been much better. Jarvan just missed the combo there, and Jarvan didn't walk down the other situation, but just mistakes. It is what it is, right? Can't really help it too much. It's out of my control, so we're just gonna have to accept it. Nunu, on the other hand, though, is getting some shit done. Getting some real free stuff. If they walk up for the player, I can use the plant to get into position, but I'm assuming they recall. My bot lane wouldn't have been in a position to do anything there anyway. Very good counter gank there for the Nunu, getting there quick enough. Definitely not good for me. He could be doing dragon here, maybe. Just gotta hit level 6 off this Gromp. That's my main priority right now. Probably should hit the plant to check for the dragon. Can't really go for the Nunu here, unfortunately. He might rotate down the bot lane right now. Could wait a little bit. Probably should go over here now. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Oh, I didn't think, man. That's such an obvious play, and I just didn't think. That's my bad. Obviously, Nunu is gonna ult in the bush there. I'm just so dumb. I should have placed the controller then and I just kicked him instantly. I was looking to land a Q on the Caitlyn, but I'm just an idiot. That's a very dumb death on my end, honestly. Damn. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, at least Nunu doesn't have ult. That does a lot of damage. Let's see if I can make this play happen, hopefully. Nunu is bot, so realistically, this should be a free kill. It's fine. I don't really have a choice. I have to kick him away there, because if I don't kick him away, my Jarvan dies. It wasn't going to be a good kick angle, for sure, as you saw, because I kind of saved him, I suppose. Not really, but kind of. Oh, actually, that's a pretty good trade, I would say. Definitely not too bad. But I had to use my ward hop right after to follow that up real quick. So that would not turn out badly, because one more hit there and Jarvan would have died, and I can't afford that, right, obviously. We can get 2 turret plates here, probably. Should be fine. I don't think the Nunu has... Or Nunu isn't here, sorry. Nunu has died on bot lane, and this guy doesn't have teleport, most likely. That was a pretty good gank for a Jarvan ultimate. I'm gonna do my camps now. This would be too optimistic right now to do, because Nunu can just come out of base with like a snowball pretty quickly, and not really much I will be able to do about that, you know. I probably got caught on a snowball on the Rift Herald and just die. So that's not something that's definitely something I'm avoiding. Do this. I'm gonna go for a nice clear here. If I just like kind of clear down, by the time I get to like bot lane for a potential play, I will have my kickback as well. smite that, honestly. Nunu might go for Dragon here, but that's okay. At this moment in time, I kind of have to respect Nunu more than I usually would have to, because he just got a lot of kills and he's building AP, so he does quite a bit of damage with those kills, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to be a bit careful. By the time I clear these camps here... Oh, that's already a double kill for Jin, or so, if he hits those things. I mean, it's fine. Bot lane's doing quite well, honestly. Definitely not too bad. That is a Nunu on mid lane. Cassio counterplaying this. He might go for bot scuttle here, but I should be able to... Let's see if he walks down here real quick. Just hit all of those. I used my kick to finish him off because his movement speed was going to get too great there. That's a good stop, a good sidestep. Shield. Slow. Well, it's fine. Just allow my Cassio to get some of that CS there that she wanted to clean up. I used my kick on Nunu to finish him off, which was worth it, obviously, but I won't have kick for Syndra, so I'm not going to be able to make like any type of play there, really. Especially with Cassio being that low. I don't think there's a ward in here, so I should be able to just walk up if I wait a little bit for my Jhin and my Zeref, just a tiny amount. Good. Just don't miss, please. Perfect. Nice. All I need to do there is just land abilities, because the snare is going to just come down to my Jhin. This is just a dragon opportunity for us, honestly. As long as Jhin helps us. I don't like the fact that Jhin just is sticking to bot lane right now. Because right here, mid lane's in trouble, and if we don't rush this dragon down quick enough, Nunu's going to be able to get in here and finish this off. Okay, thank God. We need a Jhin faster there to make it much safer, but this is fine. That pathing choice is terrible. And the reason it's terrible is because the snowball can never be really curved towards the other side here. That's not good. Yeah, it kind of sucks. You got the blue already, man. What can I do? Like, actually, if Zeref decided the better pathing choice, this would never have happened. Just kick him to death. What is it? It's fine. That was a greedy move there from the Nunu going for that. It would have took too long for him to afford that, because my team was going to come back fast enough to the point where that was just a free play. Very good choice there for my teammate, actually. I don't know if he just took that from the Malphite or he just like did it himself, but he got the Rift Arrow for free. I'm gonna rush top in if I can here. I know I have a lot of gold, but I'm gonna rotate up. I'm gonna queue over this wall so I have a little bit more speed here. I'll wait here for a second. Alright, I guess I'll just get the wave, it's fine. Clean that up. I have a lot of gold. I do have to recall very soon here. Ooh, Jarvan's going bot lane. I guess I could hold a top wave. It doesn't have teleport, so I definitely have to just hold this top wave, I think. I mean, Malphite can't do anything against me, really, so it's fine. Just get a free wave. Past 14 minutes, so I'll get full XP off the wave as well. So we're kind of chilling. Yeah, it makes sense for me to just defend here if Jarvan goes to bot lane like this. Clean that up. I might as well take one more wave since it's going to take Jarvan a while, and Malphite most likely recalled at this point. Normally, I really wouldn't do this, but since the Jarvan did what he did, I obviously just take the XP where I can get it. Nunu is there. His blue is going to respawn soon. There's a high chance top scuttle is up as well. So even though I do have a lot of gold, I think I just make this play. Because I can take scuttle and blue buff here. And I should be good. Nunu went mid now. He's still mid, so I can just use my time here to just get his blue real quick. Hold on to my ward so I can hop over towards this side. Yeah, it's a good kill. Nice team play there. Clean this up. I am not going to go back to top lane now, honestly. I spent enough time there. I mean, at this moment, like for the Jarvan, he picked up the Rift Herald, right? He made a rotation with the Rift Herald. So for me, doing all of this is completely fine. Then we're going to go for the Maw next. Buy one more control ward as well for a ward hop. Yeah, we're looking very strong right now. It was just basically a forced play for me to cover top there. Because if I don't, then Malphite just gets the push. I mean, he still got the turret in the end. Because Jarvan took an extremely long time, and I don't want to sit there forever, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Ooh. Clean double kill from Cassio, not bad. Alright, let's go. I'm done. Okay. I may have fat fingered my flash there. But, sure. Whatever. That's my bad type of situation. -1 flash. I got the ult kick, and then I just flash auto attacked her for absolutely no reason. But I didn't need the damage. I was just gonna kick, and then a Jhin auto attack would have finished her regardless. The kick CC prevents her from doing anything at all. It's not a long cooldown. It's gonna be up in time if I really need it for like a dragon position, so it should be fine. But yeah, that's a waste of my flash. I accidentally clicked it there. Clean some of these camps up. The Scuttle will be spawning soon. The Blue will be spawning relatively soon, and the Dragon, of course, as well, which my Smite should be up for in time. Always keep my Smite uses in mind for that one. I'm pinging him to not go top lane here, because that would just be an absolute troll. Very good. Wait over the wall there. Don't throw my Q until the Xerath lands his stun. Very important. He needs to land his stun first. And then we can go from there. Clean that up. Smite just off cooldown. Caitlyn is getting a little bit desperate here, I suppose. Let me just get a nice shield on this guy. Slow. Okay, cool. Okay! Hold up. Let me move out of this one real quick. Let's kick this guy down. I'm so dead. Okay, well. I mean, if they want to focus me like that and Jhin cleans this up, I don't really mind it too much, if you know what I mean. It's fine, but yeah, I was not going to survive that one. That is a too much damage type of situation. If I had my flash still, you know, that would have been great. But yeah, I'm getting my magic resist up now though, because that was a ton of magic damage to take there for sure. That's a bit of an ouchie. But again, I don't really mind. If I die like that to protect my Jhin for something, it's fine. Just gonna go to my Krugs here. Cassio's gonna solo blue, it's fine. Jhin's strong. I'm okay. I'm in an okay spot. It's not great. Some of the early game situations didn't go too well in my favor, but my farm is still good. So I have 2 dragons as well against the Nunu, which is really nice. Getting close to level 13, which is now my main priority. Keeping an eye out on mid lane situation here, see if something is going to go down. Probably not. I think the next play is probably going to be for like a Baron or something, maybe. I think we can definitely force like a Baron. One more camp, I hit level 13, so that's my priority. Gotta finish that off first. Cassio is backing. We're planning quite a defensive position. Not sure why the Jarvan teleported there. I think that's a pretty big waste. But okay. Sure. I mean, if my team wants a hard go for that, I'm down. I'll move over. I just don't have smite. So if Nunu does show up, then that's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. I'm gonna do this here. Take him through everyone. Finish that off. Dash back out. I stood on a Caitlyn trap. I don't... okay. I'm gonna just go over this way real quick. Block that. Just make sure that she doesn't get killed there by the guy. Or let's put a ward in here so we can catch him potentially ulting. It's good enough for me. Very good kill. Follow this one real quick. Very good. That's Baron. Do this. I will tank Baron. Whoever tanks Baron gets the hand debuff. Which you will see here. This one. Plus 50% reduce damage to Baron. I obviously want my team to do more damage to Baron here, so we're gonna just tank it here. There we go. And then we have 1 minute on Dragon. Oh. I get the assist anyway, it's fine. Oop, he flashed. Okay, fair play. Let's check his bot side cams here real quick. They should be here. Might as well. If my team's sticking on the map right now, there's like I want to recall with my team as much as I can. So if my Jhin and stuff don't decide to recall, then I will not recall either. Close the distance there with the Q on the camp first. There we go. Probably shouldn't have smited there, to be fair. That was a mistake. I should have core drinker to kill instead. Because now I won't have my smite up in time for the dragon. If that's gonna matter. We're gonna go for some type of trap here. Jhin. If my Jhin presses recall, I'm gonna press recall here as well. I'm just gonna take the best chance I can get right now. Take this as well. Don't really need armor, so I'm not really gonna go for Death's Dance here. Death's Dance currently isn't even that good as well, so meh, you know. But yeah. It's gonna go for Cleaver. Usually I'd go Gore Drinker Cleaver, but in this game, Gore Drinker Maw makes more sense, and then I can go Cleaver after. Still a great item, of course. Okay. Slight error on the smite use on my end. I'm just gonna use my ward over the wall here to spot the Nunu potentially. Need to make sure that you communicate to your team that you don't have smite at least, you know. If it does happen to be the case, definitely make sure that your team knows that it's the case. I could have probably insect him there, usually speaking, but... maybe could have flash kicked the Nunu. I think that could have been okay as well. But as I said, I'm not going to use it. It's fine. See if I can rotate over to bot real quick. If I can get a good position on the Syndra. Oh my god. That's okay. Let's just finish off this thing. Dash out of that one. Oh, flash that. That's not going to kill me, right? Okay, cool. I don't want to go for that. I'm just going to go and do my... or do this Raptor camp real quick so I can heal myself. W twice, and then I have a bunch of sustain healing. I have to get myself essentially back to full HP right away here. So I can start helping my team again, potentially. They'll probably back off in this situation. No, they don't. Okay, cool. I will move on over then. I don't think this is a good play. I just simply don't think it's a good play. I think he should have walked away. Too greedy there. Wasn't ready for that either. Gonna take the red buff here real quick so the enemy team can't get anything here. Any other camps here are too risky because my team is just completely recalled right now. So we're gonna see if we can take the scuttle here. And then maybe a couple camps for level 16. I'd rather take the recall now because it synergizes my recall a bit better with Jarvan as well. And then I can basically be on the map when Jhin respawns. So we do this, buy 2 of those, and then we'll buy another longsword here. I have more ward hopes. Yeah, the recall synergy makes a lot of sense there, so that's why I press recall in that situation. Clean that up. I just want to give this to the Jin. I just got one from Nunu, and I can just give that one to the Jin. It's completely fine. Or from the Nunu, I say. I mean, their jungle, of course, but... That's just a free double kill. Okay. Big moves there. Completely read that situation. Let's ward over here. I'm just gonna go for a mid push. Okay. I feel like we probably won't be able to push for turret. Let me just shield him in case he does kill something. Oh, okay, well, that's not good. I got a shield. I make sure to use my kick there to hit as many people as possible with the ult through, because that does a lot. Ouchies. Hop over this way real quick. Sidestep a little bit down there. Okay, good. I was slowly walking around Syndra like this in like a small circle, so she can't hit her stun as easily on me. But yeah, very, very solid game. Definitely not bad. And I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 22k damage, which is the second highest here. Definitely not bad. Just behind my Jin, which is to be expected, of course. An AD carry, he was also doing quite well at some point. Well, from some point forward, I suppose. So, solid play there from him. True damage at 500, which is just a couple of smites. Objective damage at 20.9. This actually isn't the most, because a lot of the objective damage that I did have here for objective between the team was completely split, because this team actually rotated fully for a ton of objectives. And the Jarvan soloed the Rift Herald, so that's like a lot of objective damage from him there. That's like a solid 10k damage, so obviously how it damages me here, I'm not very surprised. He also had like 10k turret damage as well, so you know, all of that's basically that one Rift Herald that he did. And then the turret damage as well, so I respect it. But yeah, this looks pretty healthy, to be honest, because it's slightly worse if you look at it and you have 60k objective damage. It still means that you went for the objective and it's a good job and all that, but if your objective damage looks like this, in case you're wondering, because it's not the highest, and like I always say, the highest should be you. But if your team rotates for objectives consistently and works together as a team, then it's going to often look like this, as to the point where it's completely split, and it will be fairly even for the most part, because then you won't be soloing dragons the entire time and costs you a bunch of objective damage. I say costs, it's like it's better this way, honestly. Healing done at 20.3k. Ally shielding for 1500. I guess not too much. Didn't really have that much shielding on that. We have damage taken for 30.8. So I did take the most damage. That's good. I was trying to enable my team to do a bunch of things. Like, of course, I have to make sure I like kind of go in and tank a bit of damage for the Casio, the Jin, and the Xerath. The Jarvan's job is kind of the same job as I have in those situations. But yeah, self-mitigated damage on top of that, an extra 32.8. So I took like... roughly 63,000 damage. That's pretty good. For gold earned at 13.4, practically the same as my AD carry. I managed to keep a consistent clear going as well. God, where this? Let's look here. You can see I had 198 CS. Like, I made sure to keep consistency in my clear. Ended up being 30 CS higher than Nunu. Obviously, some of this is lane CS because of the Jarvan's forced play, or my forced play to the Jarvan by taking a couple top waves. Stuff like that. But this is very crucial because I ended up being level 16 here as well. So getting that massive level advantage from just some consistency in your pathing and clearing choices is quite a big difference as well. For the runes here, Conquer healed me for 200, which, I mean, obviously isn't the big thing about Conqueror. It's more so the adaptive damage gained. And Triumph for 2000 healing and 480 gold. Tenacity is just nice. Combine it with the Mercs and you'll be able to do quite nicely against like any CC. There's really not much else needed, so I went for Blue Smite instead of going for like Green Smite, because you can easily afford to do something like that. I would have gone Green Smite this game if the enemy team was more auto attack based. And then I could just take Tenacity plus Green Smite and have enough Tenacity to survive the amount of CC they would have. And then I can go for Steel Caps instead to put the switch into your perspective. So, yeah. And then for the runes, on the other hand here, Last Stand is the one I prefer because it makes closer fights better. And I'd rather have more damage in closer fights to win those than have a bit more overkill damage when I don't need it. And then I take Conditioning and Revitalize. This is just nice bonus healing, bonus shielding, as you see. This is definitely not a bad amount. And then the Armor and Magic Resist is really good as well. I like this setup a little bit more than I like the Boots and Cosmic Insight. But if you want to go that route, that's fine too. Finish off the build, I'd probably get a Death's Dance and then a Guardian Angel to finish off here. And that would just be a pretty standard build with those items. But yeah, that is it for Lee Sin. If you guys have enjoyed this video, hit the like button below and subscribe for more. I upload daily, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.